Captain America and Iron Man arrive at the Hunter's base. They have an order from the President. The Avengers demand the release of Bruce Banner. General Ross is furious and does not want to release the Hulk. The Captain tells Ross that Banner is innocent. The General opens the door of the Hulk's cell. The soldiers turn off the gamma radiation extinguishers. The Captain enters the cell. Bruce looks tired but suddenly goes into a rage and turns into a Hulk. The green monster smashes his cell and escapes from prison by destroying the wall. The Avengers are conferring in their mansion. The Captain does not want the Hunters to destroy the Hulk. Stark is trying to detect the green monster with his scanners. Stark and the Captain go down to the laboratory. Tony keeps a suit for the battle with the Hulk there. The Hulk is walking through the forest at this time. Banner is trying to talk to the Hulk, but he does not want to listen to anything. Before Captain America appears as the Hulk, he asks the Hulk to surrender. The Hulk goes into a rage again and throws a tree at the Captain and rushes at Cap. The Captain gives the Avengers the command to attack. Thor knocks the Hulk with a hammer and enters the fray. The Hulk throws Thor aside. The Yellow Man in the Hulkbuster armor arrives and attacks the Green, Vision, Captain Marvel and Hawkeye also begins to attack. They are joined by the returning Thor. Stark informs the Captain that General Ross has contacted. Ross orders the Avengers to retreat. Hunters will be engaged in catching the Hulk. The Hulk sends Thor over the horizon with a fist, then grabs Vision and throws it at Captain Marvel. The Hulk claps his palms and throws Hawkeye and Wasp away with a shock wave. Only Captain America remains in front of the Hulk. Cap does not want to fight with a friend, but the Hulk will attack Cap in a rage. Then the Red Hulk intervenes in the battle. He saves the Captain and knocks out the Green One. The Red Hulk approaches the Captain and asks him to join the Avengers. The news program shows footage of the exploits of the Red Hulk. General Ross says in an interview that the Red Hulk is the same threat as the Green One. The Avengers are watching the report. Everyone except the Captain believes that the Red Hulk deserves a place in the team. The Captain does not trust the Red Hulk. Cap does not want to throw the banner in the hands of the military. Tony he offers to vote. Iron Man hands the Avengers card to the Red Hulk at the press conference. Captain America is absent from the ceremony. Cap at the Avengers base is trying to find out something about the Red Hulk, but there is very little data. The Red Hulk finds the Captain doing this. The Captain says he does not trust the Red Hulk. Their conversation is interrupted by Hawkeye and the Red Hulk leaves. A small bathyscaphe swims up to the underwater prison of the Shield. Captain America enters the base in scuba gear and turns off the surveillance cameras with the help of the device. Cap finds Banner's camera and breaks the door. In the Avengers mansion, Red Hulk shows the rest of the Avengers that Cap got into Banner's cell and wants to free the Hulk. Captain America examines Banner and notices on his neck a strange device. A wasp flies out of Cap's suit. She trusted the Captain's instinct and wants to help Banner. The Captain asks her to examine the device on Banner's neck. The wasp decreases and flies into the device. It turns out this device is connected in Banner's brain. The device turns on and the Banner begins to turn into the Hulk. The wasp flies out of the device. The Hulk grabs the Captain. The wasp destroys the device and the green monster releases the Cap. The cell door falls. The Avengers, led by the Red Hulk, stand on the threshold. The Green and Red Hulks rush at each other. The shock wave from the collision throws all the Avengers aside. Stark demands an explanation from the Captain. Cap hands Tony the device removed from the neck of the Banner. Stark scans the device. This is a device based on technologies that Stark sold to the military. Red Hulk throws Green. Red takes out the control panel and presses the button, but nothing happens. The Avengers attack the Red Hulk, but the Green Hulk grabs his enemy and jumps out. With him breaking through the ceiling, the Captain discovers the control panel on the floor. Two Hulk land in the port. From their landing glass and neighboring houses fly out of the windows. Two Hulk continue the fight. The Avengers rush to the scene of the fight. The Red Hulk grabs the yacht with passengers. Green Hulk throws a box at him and throws into the water. Green Hulk grabs the yacht and gently lowers it to the ground. Passengers flee. The Red Hulk jumps out of the water. Thor attacks him. Red is preparing to fight the Avengers. Stark first demands that the Red Hulk return the Avengers card to him. The Red Hulk takes out the card with contempt. Tony gives the command and the card turns into a binding substance. Tony has developed this trap in case the Red Hulk turns out to be a villain. The substance envelopes the Red Hulk and restrains his movements. The Red Hulk takes human form. It turns out the Red Hulk was General Ross. The Hulk approaches Ross and raises his fists over him. Thor is preparing to use a hammer to stop the Hulk and prevent him from committing murder. The captain asks the Hulk to spare Ross. The Hulk lowers his hands. The agents put General Ross in a cell in prison. The Avengers are watching this from their mansion. Tony gives the Avengers card to the Hulk. The Hulk leaves, saying that he needs to be alone. The Hulk says that if he needs it, then you just have to call. The Avengers arrive at the base of Kong the Conqueror in full force. Kong has launched a huge reactor. The Hornet strikes Kong the first blow. Iron Man scans the reactor and says that Kong has turned it into a time machine. The reactor must be destroyed as soon as possible. Captain America and Thor attack Kong. Cap hits with a shield. Thor throws his hammer. Kong manages to start the reactor. The Avengers disappear in a flash of light. Only Kong the Conqueror remains at the reactor. The Avengers Quinjet, accompanied by Thor, arrives at the SHIELD base. Captain America and the Wasp meet with Stark. Tony reports strange emissions of chronoenergy around one of the prisoners. Around Kong the Conqueror, Thor and Hawkeye are on duty in Kang's cell. Kong threatens the Asgardian. Thor spins his hammer, but suddenly everything freezes before the surprised Conqueror opens portal. 3 of the Kong Council appear in the chamber. They say that the Avengers from this timeline can pose a threat to the entire Kong Council, so the Conqueror must destroy the Avengers in this time. Naga is released and his armor is returned to him. 3 of the Council disappear into the portal. Time returns to normal flow again. Thor steps on Kong again, but he shoots energy beams and knocks the Thunder God off his feet. Captain America and the others see this. Cap rushes to help his friends. The Avengers gather in Kang's cell and prepare for battle. The Conqueror teleports out of the cell. Stark says that Kong can be now at any time. Jarvis reports that the security system in Stark's tower, near the arc reactor, has worked. The Avengers rush there. They find Kong at the reactor and rush into battle. Kong initially throws the heroes away, but then the Hornet manages to strike him. Then Captain America and Thor attack. Stark shouts that it is necessary to destroy the reactor as soon as possible, but Kong manages to launch his. The flow of chronoenergy erases the Avengers. Stark manages to give the command to Jarvis and launch the new Avengers protocol. Jarvis scans the world in search of new recruits. Meanwhile, Spider-Man is going to have lunch on top of the building. He takes out a sandwich, but suddenly notices flashes of strange energy in different parts of the city. Then a plane from World War II flies past him. The Spider realizes that the day will not be easy. At this moment, the bird steals his lunch. Police officers in the city center are attacked by ninjas. One of them points a sword at a policeman, but then an iron fist intervenes and gets into a fight. The fist deals with bandits. Luke Cage calmly watches all this. The fist asks a friend for help, but Cage does not want to strain for free. One of the ninjas and Luke will attack Cage, throws him off with one blow. Cage and Fist head to the Avengers base. The War Machine fights on the streets with a giant tripod robot. The car gets a laser charge and falls to the ground. The creature saves the hero from death. The stone giant throws the tripod into the nearest building. The creature thinks that Tony Stark is in armor, but under the mask of a War Machine, James Rhodes is hiding. Both heroes are looking at Stark's tower. Rhodes says he can't contact Stark. Spider-Man is fighting with a dinosaur. He manages to tie the lizard with a web. 3 smaller dinosaurs rush at the spider. Wolverine appears and distracts the lizards. The dinosaurs rush at Logan and he deals with them. In front of the spider, and a hologram of Iron Man appears as Wolverine. Hologram reports that the Avengers are dead and now new heroes must take their place. The mansion of the Avengers, Quinjet, and all equipment now on beginners. The heroes gather at the entrance to the Tower Stark. Spider leads the squad inside. Jarvis associated with the new Avengers and tells them about the plans. Kong, Spider, and so forth. Coming to the arc reactor, and I see there is Kong. Spider wants to help plan the attack, but the others listening. Luke Cage first rushes to Kong, but gets a burst of lasers in the chest and flies to the wall. The other heroes rush to Kong. The Conqueror is easy to cope with them. No one can even touch him. Kong thrown out of the new Avengers Stark Tower. Kong pulls his tower in our time. The characters don't know how to stop him. Spidey says that only together they will be able to defeat Kong. Spider has a plan how to turn off the time machine, but he needs to rest distracted Kong. Fighting Machine punches the ceiling of the laboratory and grabs Kong. Together they rise to the sky. Kong is freed from the grip and is about to kill Rhodes. The creature throws Wolverine and Kong. Logan and Kong falling on the asphalt. New Avengers rush to the attack. Spidey makes his way to Arc Reactor. He asks Jarvis how to turn off the machine. Kong but Jarvis unable to help him, the spider uses his instincts to take the desired food item from the reactor, and then to reverse the changes of time. Kang teleported back to the reactor. Avengers rush him. Kang attacks the spider, but there are Captain America and former Avengers. Kang disappears in the reactor. Stark welcomes the new Avengers. Stark, Thor, and Captain America talking with Spider-Man. Tony gives Spider Card Avenger. Dear friends, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. This is important to me.